Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to episode 79 of Tipsy Tuesday. And like I already shared, that for the month of May, I am dealing with the theme of co parenting and motherhood, just sharing from my life experiences, hopefully being a help to someone on their journey. So today we're talking about fibs and filters. And this goes out to the co-parents especially, but you don't have to. Well, we all really technically are co-parenting. You're parenting together, whether you are together or not with the other parent. We all are working together, but I'm going to stick to what we know co-parenting to be. But so for co-parenting and fibs and filters, especially in the beginning. So, for challenges for those who may be on the beginning of their co parenting journey, or you already are on it, but one of my challenges early on during the co parenting is let's deal first with filters. So, uh, so for those who know my story, separated, divorced, and then single parent, co-parenting, right? So during all of that, there was of course things that I experienced with the other parent that caused me to have a certain lens of that parent, filter for the theme of this filter about the other parent, correct? Seeing that parent in a certain light, seeing or non-light at the time, and you know, making sure that I didn't take my perspective, my energy about the parent, and putting on to my son and daughter. I wanted them to make sure that they developed their own sight about him, their own relationship with him. Did not want to taint their relationship with their father based off of what I've been through, and that is a challenge, um, especially in the beginning, especially when you don't take step number one, which I've already talked about, which is healing. So I had to make sure that I didn't put my filters on their onto them. And I think so many times that is a challenge. Um, we hear, or I hear, or my experience has been hearing, Dad ain't no good. He ain't this. Your mama ain't no good. Da, da, da. She always sharp. She always this. She always da 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 blah 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 blah. Blah. You don't. You that this what I'm saying right now is putting your filter about um the other parent onto the child. I was always conscious of the fact that whatever I am saying to my children about their father, I'm also saying to half of what they are made out of. And I think we forget that. You're not just talking about um their father. You're talking about a half of who they are. So if you're out there, ain't no good, he a liar, da da da, you are saying that to half of who they are. You may feel that, but if you allow them to see things for themselves in due time, they won't necessarily take on thinking from the get go that that's what is part of who they are. Let them see for themselves the individual. It was not always easy to do this. Uh, there took some times of walking away and making sure I vented to my inner circle and make sure the kids were not in earshot of that. Um, but so many times when we are, especially in the beginning stages, and it continues on, we put our filters on things. Children are smart, especially these Gen Z folks. Uh, they will put two and two together. I didn't have to tell my kids the story. They start, the math wasn't mathing. And I'll leave it at that. So, um, let them see the other parent for themselves. Don't put your filter, don't put your relationship as much as you can. I know it's a challenge to do so. And the fibbing, don't fib about, try your best not to fib. We fib about a lot when it comes to our children, from the Easter Bunny on down. I'm going to just leave it alone. Tooth Fairy on down. We do a lot of fibbing to our children, but I don't think it is helpful or healthy to fib to children on why a certain person, especially their parent, is not in their lives. If it's we don't see eye to eye right now, I want you to see your dad right now, but now's not the time. You can talk to him on the phone, you can FaceTime him, but I'm just not seeing eye to eye with him right now. We'll work it out. We'll make arrangements, but not this weekend. Let's not be fibbing. He don't want to see you. He ain't doing this. So he out of town, or he's sick, or he don't care to see you, or all that stuff. I tried. The fibbing that happens, or you know, the fibbing that happens. He got a new job. He can't come see you or whatever. The fibbing that happens, um, will reflect back on you when they do find the truth. The truth always comes out. So choosing to fib to our children's about another individual that is here that they will eventually have a relationship and talk to about certain things, um, it doesn't reflect well back on you. So let's cut the fibbing and the filters. I know this is a challenge. I know this does not come easy. It did not come easy for me in the beginning, especially when you don't. I'm gonna say it again. Take the time out to do the healing part. Do that first. Do that section first, and then you can do a little better in this section. So for recap, let them see for themselves. Remember that what you say about the other parent in front of them, you're saying about half of who they are. Um, and some of what the other person is may be a part of them, but let them see that for them. Don't feed life into your children. In every situation that you can, feed positivity into them. Feed truth. That's what I'm standing up for today. In this co-parenting situation, feed love, grace, mercy, truth. All of this comes easier to do when you take that first step of healing. Okay. Love and light to your journey. Till next time. Bye.